Did you ever imagine that two people could reach the age of 90 and have completely different brains? One person remembers birthdays, enjoys long conversations, manages daily tasks, and stays curious about life. The other struggles to remember recent events, loses track of discussions, and finds simple mental tasks much harder than before. The surprising question is this: what created that difference? Many people immediately say genetics. Others blame luck. But neurologists have spent years studying why some seniors remain mentally sharp far into their later years. What they found may surprise you. In many cases, the difference is not one magical secret. It is not one pill. It is not one special food. Instead, it is often a collection of small habits repeated over many years. The good news is that some of these habits are things almost anyone can start doing, and some of them have nothing to do with expensive programs, complicated routines, or advanced technology. In fact, one of the most powerful habits on today's list is something many people stopped doing years ago without even realizing it. Before we begin, please remember that this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Now, if you enjoy learning simple ways to support healthy aging, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments. What is one activity that keeps your mind busy and engaged? Factor number 8. They never stop learning. One thing neurologists often notice in mentally sharp seniors is that they remain curious. They do not believe learning has an age limit. Some learn how to use new technology. Some start hobbies they never had time for earlier in life. Others read books, attend classes, solve puzzles, or explore subjects they know very little about. The important thing is not what they learn. The important thing is that they keep challenging their minds. Many people retire and slowly stop asking questions. Their daily routine becomes the same year after year. Their brain receives fewer new challenges. Mentally sharp seniors often do the opposite. They continue feeding their curiosity. Factor number 7. They keep having real conversations. This next factor is surprisingly powerful. Think about the last truly meaningful conversation you had. Not a quick greeting, not a short text message, a real conversation. Talking with other people forces the brain to listen, remember details, process information, and respond. It keeps multiple mental skills active at the same time. And here is where things become really interesting. The next factor does not happen while people are awake. In fact, it happens during the hours when the lights are off, the room is quiet, and most people think nothing important is happening at all. Factor number 6. They protect their sleep. Many people think sleep is simply a way to rest the body, but neurologists often describe sleep as one of the busiest times for the brain. While you are asleep, your brain is still working. It is organizing information, processing memories, and preparing for the next day. That is why many mentally sharp seniors treat sleep as a priority rather than an afterthought. They do not see sleep as wasted time. They see it as an investment. The challenge is that many older adults accept poor sleep as a normal part of aging. They wake up several times during the night. They go to bed at different hours every day. They spend hours staring at a television or phone screen before trying to sleep. Then they wonder why they feel mentally foggy the next morning. Mentally sharp seniors often protect their sleep habits carefully. They create routines. They give themselves time to unwind. They understand that a tired brain cannot perform at its best. But the next factor may surprise you even more because it has nothing to do with sleeping. In fact, it often happens while people are wide awake. Factor number 5. They keep moving their body. Have you ever noticed that some people in their 80s and 90s seem to be constantly moving? They are walking, working in the garden, shopping, meeting friends, doing chores, staying active. The key word here is not exercise, it is movement. Many people think they need a complicated fitness program to support healthy aging, but neurologists often point out that regular daily movement matters too. When people stop moving, they often start doing less of everything else as well. They go out less, they see fewer people, they experience fewer new situations. Mentally sharp seniors often stay engaged with the world because they continue moving through it. And now we are approaching the habits that many people never expect to see on a brain health list. The next factor has nothing to do with memory games, nothing to do with vitamins, nothing to do with exercise. Yet it may be one of the biggest differences between seniors who continue thriving and those who slowly lose interest in the world around them. Factor number 4. They wake up with a reason to get out of bed. Think about 2 different mornings. One person wakes up and immediately knows what they are looking forward to. Maybe they are meeting friends. Maybe they are helping family. Maybe they are working on a hobby they enjoy. Maybe they have a goal they want to achieve. Another person wakes up and sees no real purpose for the day. Nothing exciting. Nothing planned. Nothing that makes them feel needed. Neurologists have noticed something interesting. Many mentally sharp seniors continue having a reason to engage with life. They do not simply wait for the day to pass. They participate in it. Purpose gives the brain something to work toward. It creates motivation. It encourages social interaction. It encourages movement. It encourages learning. That is why many people who remain mentally sharp into their later years continue finding new reasons to stay involved with the world around them. Factor number 3. They refuse to let life become too predictable. Now here is a habit that surprises many people. The brain loves familiarity, but it also benefits from new experiences. Think about what happens when every day looks exactly the same. The same breakfast, the same chair, the same television programs, the same schedule, week after week, month after month, year after year. There is nothing wrong with routines. In fact, routines can be helpful. The problem begins when life becomes so predictable that the brain rarely faces anything new. Many mentally sharp seniors continue introducing small changes into their lives. They visit new places. They try new activities. They meet different people. They learn unfamiliar skills. These experiences encourage the brain to stay active and adaptable. The exciting part is that these changes do not need to be dramatic. Sometimes something as simple as exploring a new hobby or visiting a different part of town can create fresh mental challenges. And now we are approaching the final 2 factors. These are often found in seniors who continue thinking clearly, making decisions confidently, and staying engaged with life even in their late 80s and 90s. One of them helps protect the mind from something that affects millions of people every single day. The other may be the most important factor on this entire list. Factor number 2. They do not let stress control their life. Most people think stress is only an emotional problem. But neurologists know that long-term stress can affect many parts of daily life, including focus, attention, sleep, and overall mental well-being. The truth is that life never becomes completely stress-free. Even seniors who seem happy and relaxed face challenges. They worry about family, they worry about health, they worry about finances and unexpected problems. The difference is often how they respond. Many mentally sharp seniors develop healthy ways to handle stress instead of carrying it with them all day. Some spend time with friends, some enjoy hobbies, some walk outdoors, some pray, meditate, or simply take quiet moments for themselves. They understand something important. You cannot always control what happens in life, but you can often control how you respond to it. And when the mind spends less time trapped in constant worry, it has more energy for the things that truly matter. Now we come to the final factor. This may be the simplest factor on today's list, yet it may also be the most powerful. Factor number 1. They stay engaged with life. If there is one habit that connects many mentally sharp seniors, it is this. They stay involved. They continue participating in life. They keep asking questions. They keep sharing ideas. They keep making plans. They keep showing up. Think about the seniors you admire most. Chances are they are not sitting on the sidelines watching life pass by. They are still part of it. They stay interested in people. They stay interested in their community. They stay interested in learning. They stay interested in tomorrow. That ongoing engagement gives the brain something valuable. A reason to keep working. A reason to keep adapting. A reason to keep growing. Now, no habit can guarantee perfect memory or prevent every age-related change. Brain health is influenced by many factors, including genetics, lifestyle, and overall health. But neurologists continue seeing the same pattern again and again. Seniors who remain mentally active, socially connected, physically engaged, and curious about life often maintain stronger thinking skills for longer. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Before you leave, tell me in the comments, which factor do you think is most important for staying mentally sharp as you age? If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more healthy aging content. Thank you for watching. No matter your age, your next decision can be a positive one. Stay curious, stay connected, and keep giving your brain new reasons to stay active every single day.